It's about 4:35 p.m. on Monday, December 4th, 2023, and we are feeding the doggies. We had pot roast. We took an arm roast, cut it into pieces, boiled it in water with onions and carrots and celery, and this is the result. So yeah, eventually they'll figure out their pecking order. Also, just a note, just so you guys know what happens when you do stuff. So in this case, somehow that wire there had wrapped around the metal, and I assume something had something to do with that. I have my eye on you, sheep. I know what you're up to. But because of that, this whole box was electrified, and so puppies would touch the wire, the cage, and they'd get shocked, and so they don't touch the cage anymore. I don't want them to be scared of the cage, so I'm not happy with what's going on here. But anyway, yeah, arm roast was good. The cow, or the calf, or whatever that we had slaughtered for us was my neighbor's calf, and he, we got 2 cows that year. This year actually is when we got them, in March, and they both turned out to be extremely delicious. Not as fatty as the one we got the previous year. I think the drought had something to do with that, but good nonetheless. And to be honest, although the steaks were just wonderful on last year's cow, the brisket was too fatty. It really, we cooked it up and we didn't get much meat out of it. It's just mostly fat. And this time, this dog grabbed the bone by himself. He's smart. This time the cows had less fat, so it wasn't quite as marbling on the steak, but still plenty of marbling, just wonderful marbling. And the briskets were fantabulous, just wonderful. So we still have about, probably all put together, about 2/3 of one freezer left. We filled 2 freezers full of meat, so we still have some to work through. And I'm planning on harvesting a bull, just kind of as an experiment. And probably from here on out, I'll just start harvesting my own meat. I may take him to the locker, but I'll probably just do it myself. The only real question is, how do I do dry aging? And I think the answer is I just, set up a cool bot and air conditioner, and make a little room. Clean that room out really well, sanitize it and stuff, and then you set up the cool bot, and then just keep the beef in there hanging for 2 weeks, and then I know some cuts you can age longer. They taste better if you age longer. But right now my guide for what to do with the cow is pretty much the Bearded Butchers. They're up there in Ohio. They make some fantastic videos and wonderful content for those of us that are interested in eating meat, but also in growing meat and harvesting that meat. So, and that's something I think that it's one of those skills that we all used to have, was how to grow your own food and eat it, how to prepare it and serve it and things like that. So he's scratching his back there. And I think that's a skill that we should restore. It sounds kind of paradoxical that in this modern advanced society, we'd go back to the old ways, but I think that's what we need to do. And this isn't anything like, the world's going to end type stuff. This is just for our own health and sanity. Just a healthier way to live. Living inside of boxes, glass and metal boxes, is not healthy. We need to get outdoors more often. We need to have contact with animals, and we need to learn to get our own food, And now that we have so much freedom and so much time because of modern conveniences, there's no excuse for us not to do it. So, all right, guys, you have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.